anyways, that he may make that which Satan hath injected a trial to those in whose hearts is a disease, and whose hearts are hardened. Verily, the wicked are in far gone severance from the truth. Okay, so 54. And that they to whom the knowledge hath been given may know that all Koran is the truth from thy Lord, and may believe in it, and their hearts may acquiesce in it, for God is surely the guider of those who believe into the straight path. But the infidels will not cease to doubt concerning it, the misbelievers, disbelievers, until the hour comes suddenly upon them, or until the chastisement of the day of desolation come upon them. On that day the kingdom shall be God's, he shall judge between them, and they who shall have believed and done the things that are right in gardens of delight. But they who were the infidels and treated our signs as lies, these then theirs is a shameful chastisement. And as to those who fled their country for the cause of God, and were afterwards slain or died, surely with goodly provision will God provide for them. For verily God, he surely is the best of providers. He will assuredly bring them in with an inbringing that shall please them well. For verily God is right, knowing, gracious. So, believe God, not just believe in him. So shall it be. And whoever in making exact reprisal for injury done him shall again be wrong, God will surely aid him, for God is most merciful, gracious. So shall it be, for that God causeth the night to enter upon the day, and he causeth the day to enter upon the night, and for that God heareth, seeth, so shall it be, for that God is the truth, and because what they call on besides him is vanity, and because God is the lofty, the mighty, seest thou not that God sendeth down water from heaven, and that on the morrow the earth is clad with verdure, and God is benignant, cognizant of all. Okay, that sounds weird. Benignant. He is all that is in the heavens and all that is on the earth, and verily God, he assuredly is the rich, the praiseworthy. Seest thou not that God hath put under you whatever's in the earth, and the ships which traverse the sea at his bidding? He holdeth back to the heaven, that it fall not on the earth, unless he permit it. For God is right gracious to mankind, merciful, and he it is who hath given you life, then will cause you to die, then will give you life. Of a truth, man is all ungrateful. So remember, some planets, their atmosphere literally falls. Well, I guess they don't call Pluto a planet anymore, but in different solar systems, the atmosphere will fall and stick to the planet, actually, because it gets so cold. And he it is who hath given you life, that then will cause you to die, then will give you life. Of a truth, man is all ungrateful. To every people have we appointed observances which they observe. Therefore let them not dispute this matter with thee, but bid them to thy Lord, for thou art on the right way. But if they debate with thee, then say, God best knoweth what ye do. God will judge between you on the day of resurrection. As to the matters wherein ye differ, knowest thou not that God knoweth whatever's in the heaven and on the earth? This truly in the book, this truly is easy for God. They worship besides God that for which he hath sent down no warranty, and that of which they have no knowledge. But for those who commit this wrong, no helper. And when our clear signs are rehearsed to them, thou mayest perceive disdain in the countenances of the infidels, disbelievers. Scarce can they refrain from rushing to attack those who rehearse our signs. Say, shall I tell you of worse than this?
The fire which God hath threatened to those who believe not. Wretched the passage thither.
O men, a parable is set forth to you, wherefore hearken to it. Verily they on whom ye call besides God cannot create a fly, though they assemble for it, and if a fly carry off aught from them, they cannot take it away from it. Weak the suppliant and the supplicated. So the fly starts to digest the food before it takes it away, by the way. Unworthy they estimate they form of God. Unworthy the estimate they form of God, but God is right, powerful, mighty. God chooseth messengers from among the angels, the unfallen angels, and from among men. Verily God heareth, seeth, he knows what is before them and what is behind them, and unto God shall all things return. Believers, bow down and prostrate yourselves, and worship your Lord, and work righteously, that you may face well. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu arka'u wasjudu wa'budu rabbakum wafa'u khayra la'allakum tuflihun. And a more able-bodied man could do the prostration better, but anyways. And verse 78 now. For some reason he divides it into two, but anyways. And do valiantly as it behooveth you to do for him. He hath elected you, and hath not laid on you any hardship in religion. The faith of your father Abraham he hath named you. The Muslims is not the right pronunciation. Muslimun. Oh, I lost the verse. You can look that up. But anyways, heretofore and in this book, that the apostles may be a witness against you, and that ye may be a witness against the rest of mankind. Therefore observe prayer, and pay the legal impost, and cleave fast to God. He is your liege Lord, a goodly Lord, and a goodly helper. So, that, as compared to the Friday chapters that I pointed out, is another book of Revelations, Daniel sort of way of looking at the whole thing. But twice does the person hearing it or reading it. It's called to physically respond. I mean, in the middle of the reading. So if you can't prostrate in the thing, don't fault yourself, but intend to prostrate, psychically prostrate or whatever.